Trying to find a nice one, but also trying not to go broke. Well, I got one for you. This Montana right here, this rear living room, bedroom slide couples camp in Montana, this has got the cure for what ails you. It is exceptionally well kept. 3 years ago, the current owners went through, bought it, did a whole bunch of updates and upgrades, and you are in for a treat. One of the great features on this model is that with the slides closed, you can still maintain full access to the RV. You can see that you can very easily walk right around the slide. You can get to your kitchen, to your bedroom, to your bathroom. The hydraulic slide system is working like an absolute champ. It moved these slides in and out, lickety-split, no sweat there. Now, if you do want to pack up clothes for the trip, you might want to either pop the slides open or just be prepared to crawl over the bed. But the fact is, you can still get to the closet. You really don't lose access to anything there. Then we open the slides up, and man, does it just, this is a pearl. This is pretty dang sharp considering what year this camper is. This is exceptionally well kept. The carpet was all just shampooed before they brought it here. You can see that they replaced the heat grates on the floor so you can walk all over those. They're not going to break. They replaced every ounce of like the cabinet pull hardware in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the bedroom, everywhere. You know, they put a lot of nice little simple but smart touches in here. You know, like the sinks are clean. They didn't leave like ugly, gross old standing water in there. It doesn't smell like mothballs. It doesn't smell like must. It doesn't smell like anything. Which is, I mean, that's a positive. You know, it's clean. Classic full overhead storage throughout the cabinets, which is something a lot of campers don't have today. I think that there's no such thing as too much storage necessarily. Big windows, all of which are going to open for ventilation. These are residential recliners. They are fairly heavy, but what I like is they're not exceptionally large, so you can still easily close the slide. You don't have to like drag them by the door. You just turn them sideways, push them against the wall, you're done. Now, I am always fair with our video tours. And if you get back here, there is a little spot where next to an exterior power outlet, a seal had failed and a small amount of water had gotten in there. So back in this corner, where nobody walks and it's completely not load bearing, there is a spot with a soft floor. If you can overlook that thing over in that corner where nobody walks and no one's ever going to know about it, and frankly, I probably could have sold you this camper and never mentioned it and you never would have discovered it, but we don't do that kind of business here at Haylett RV. If you can tolerate that, well, friends, you are getting a diamond among the rough here. The only reason this is here, I think I mentioned it earlier, if I didn't, was just that the folks, they'd been kind of talking about updating or upgrading for like retirement reasons, and then they just found a crazy good deal on a late model, barely used redwood and said, well, that's mine, I guess we're going to sell our old Montana now. That's the only reason it's here. They added the 110 residential ceiling fan up here. I love the big, wide, fat blades on this. It's going to push a lot of air around. Plus, you got the big Max Air vent fan above the kitchen area right here. Crazy good kitchen storage capacity throughout this thing as well. Nice big drawers down below. They put, they actually installed a new vent hood. The old one was a little too loud and noisy for them, so they installed a new one that's quieter. And it actually has LED lights instead of incandescent. So there you go, a little brighter and more energy efficient. Great pantry storage over here above this big fridge. And I really like what's going on over here with these two little like bonus pull-out extension drawers right here. But I like that they're staggered far enough apart that you can, they don't really, you can put big stuff in them. They're not going to fight for space necessarily. The wastebasket also coming out to you. This is a nice little touch right there. Owners went through, updated and replaced TVs, and I thought about swinging them out for a more picture-friendly look, but they did such a nice job of like having this in storage travel mode. I didn't want to like Velcro that and pull anything out. They also upgraded a little bit of entertainment here with this Pioneer sound system and that Sony Blu-ray player right down there, which is kind of slick. The let's see, what else? I don't think I'm missing anything else. I mean, This is pretty straightforward. Guys, this is, like, if you're looking for something to be like your first fifth wheel, or, you know, you're on a budget and you don't want to go broke on a couples camping fifth wheel, or you're looking for something to leave parked at an RV resort, but you don't want to, you know, deal with like a 35-footer, that classic Montana laundry chute. I kind of forgot about that till I touched this. Good spot to see all that aluminum framework in there. This would be a good one for you. Now, you do have a sliding pocket privacy door for your upper deck master bed and bath suite here. 60 by 80 queen bed in the slide out. I was going to mention something up here. Totally blanked on it. Oh, that's right. The other TV. They installed another flat screen TV up here next to your front closet that once again can swing out for easy viewing, but once again is strapped down so nicely for transit, I didn't want to mess with it. And once again, they upgraded their your easy entertainment options here. Again, they upgraded all the hardware throughout the entire thing, so like all of your door handle pulls, even over here in the bathroom. These are all aftermarket upgraded items right there. They really went consistent and all out on this thing. Now, not only do you have a sliding privacy door for the bathroom, you have another one right here to privatize the bedroom area. So you actually get kind of like 2 layers of privacy here. So if someone is sleeping on your hide-a-bed, but you're sleeping up here in the master bed, they can get to the bathroom without having to walk in and look at you sleeping, because dang it, that's creepy. Shower, sinks, all that stuff, clean. I mean, clean as can be. Looks like she's winterized right now. The bathroom area over here. Simple, straightforward, effective, but I do appreciate that extra linen cabinet right there, because I'm a guy who's been known to occasionally forget to grab a towel before I get in the shower, and then I gotta do that little naked streak and tell my wife to, you know, hey, close the window shades, honey, I'm coming out. I'll give you a minute to, you know, stab yourself in the eyes with an ice pick to get that mental imagery out of your brain before we continue outside, because I don't want you to miss anything out there. The story outside here is really the story of threes. About 3 years ago, when the folks took a hold of this thing, they went through and did a whole bunch of stuff. Now, I mean, I've heard of people being careful about cleanliness and whatnot, but this is just remarkable. Look at the care and concern put through this pass-through. At a glance, you might not realize it, but they added an extra layer of like material right here to be like a guard, to sort of like a floor mat in a car. And then they added extra mats right here to keep all the factory pass-through nice and clean. You can look down here, see that nice all aluminum skeleton that has made Montana popular. You know, there's so many things going on here. Now, something else I want to point out is the fact that there is nearly no signature of weathering on the decals of this RV. Only in a few select spots have I seen a decal even slightly cracked, and that is because the owner whacks this thing twice a year. Had it stored at his house, outside, but dang it if he didn't keep this thing up. This was an investment. This was their baby, and it took care of them. Max Air roof covers added to the bathroom vent up there. And, I mean, once again, you know, Montana's, Keystone's, almost any RV built during this era, they were known for peeled, flaking, rough decals. You don't see any of that here. That's what happens when you take care of a camper. It comes back to take care of you. Another good look at the pass-through here. Again, super clean, just remarkable. Just remarkable. Heated enclosed underbelly. You've actually got black tank flush kit up there, which is something you didn't find on a lot of RVs of this age. Some, not many. Been up on the roof. Roof is similarly well maintained. And under that rear cap, you might actually see a little bit of it kind of poking out and peeking at you right now. This does have a aftermarket welded on towing hitch. It's actually been reinforced and right to the chassis itself. So this actually could be used for hauling recreational doubles. Now, naturally, you're going to want to, you know, check with your local state statutes and everything to kind of keep on top of that to make sure you're not going to be running illegal. But this does have the equipment if you want to throw a boat or a little enclosed trailer behind it. Now, the tires were replaced 3 years ago. No signs of weather checking. New rims even. God bless. The awning material, all that was replaced 3 years ago. So there's more money they put in there 3 years ago. Like I said, everything on this is the story of threes. And everything on this, basically, is a good story. There's just really nothing to be disappointed with or concerned about out here. So like I said, if you're looking for something that has been well kept, but you need it a few years older to keep it within your budget range, guys, just stop looking, start calling. Because when we get stuff in like this, when we get an older, nice one in, they just get, it's like a pack of wolves descends on these things, and we end up with 2 or 3 people all fighting over them at the same time. So do yourself a favor, be the first one to call, be the first one in line, and be the first one to tell, you know, to get the chance to say no thank you. That's my suggestion. And with that, take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.